What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 18 Diamond Dynasty video, and today we are going to be talking about 6 new features that I would really like to see added into MLB The Show 19. Now, granted, all of these are going to have to do with the mode Diamond Dynasty. Of course, if you guys are familiar with my channel, Diamond Dynasty really is my primary focus as far as MLB The Show is confirmed. But if you guys would like me to make a separate video on new things that I would like to see in franchise and Road to the Show, let me know down below in the comments, because I know those 2 game modes really need kind of an overhaul, as they are kind of far behind based on like Madden and 2K as far as their franchise and career modes go. So if you guys would like to see that video, let me know, of course. But getting on to this video, talking about the 6 features that I would like to see added into Diamond Dynasty. Granted, these are going to be pretty much not really gameplay. They are all going to have to do with the mode itself and making it a little bit easier to use, just making a little bit user friendly, which of course I think that we would all like it to be. But the first one that I would like to see most is because, if you guys know me, I'm a person who likes to work the market, and if you are one of those people as well, I think you guys are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, of course, working the market is great because, you know, an easy way to, you know, get a lot of good cards, to get a lot of stubs without having to actually spend real life money into the game. But when you go to quick sell, stuff is something that's kind of annoying, at least to me. So of course you guys know you can quick sell commons this year, and as you guys can see, I've recently quick sold pretty much everything, especially my free agents and that kind of thing. But showing off one specific thing, I wish there would be a quick sell button, kind of like if you have played Madden Ultimate Team. I know a lot of you guys don't like me referencing that for some reason, but they have a good system in there where you hit triangle. Obviously it's player card, but they could figure out a button to do that, where you can hit a certain button and quick sell this card, 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 this card. You guys get the point. You guys could basically clear out all the commons, because right now you have to go through each individual card like this, which, yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It does eventually get the job done, but if they had a quick sell button, I could just hover over each of these, you know, hold a button down, hover over all of them, hit a button. Would I like to quick sell all 7 of those cards? Yes, I would. It would go a lot faster, and it would make my life as somebody who grinds the market a lot easier. And I think you guys can all agree they made some strides in improving the quick selling in recent years. Hopefully in MLB The Show 19 they can make it even a little bit better. And another thing going with the inventory, and it kind of deals with this, is picking up where you leave off in the item binder. Of course, I do like the item binder. Of course, as someone who used to collect baseball cards, it's pretty nostalgic, and where, you know, you're opening up a binder full of baseball cards, and obviously, you know, since they use the actual Topps licensing and the actual Topps card of the you know, flashbacks, they wanted to, you know, emulate that. So I like that they do that. But if I'm quick selling free agents, and for some reason if I think Evan Marshall goes for a lot, I go to check his price in the market, do not put me all the way back up to the top and Hanley Ramirez to where I have to go all the way down and try to guess wherever Evan Marshall was. It's taken me, I don't know where the hell he was. Just leave me wherever I left off. If I'm searching Colby Rasmus, go back to Colby Rasmus. Do not go at the top. And obviously that's definitely more annoying in like the free agents. But even if you're looking at, you know, just regular teams, if the Blue Jays are a perfect example, because obviously they're pretty hot right now, and I do know they have one card. I think it's this guy right here who is going for a couple thousand. Why do I have to scroll down every single time that I want to see him? Just leave me there, and it is going to be less time, and it's going to be more user friendly to the individual. Next up, you guys already know, it's multiple lineups. This is one that we've all been on our hands and knees begging Ramon Russell, okay, not Ramon Russell, but everybody at SDS for this to happen, because it would be so nice for it to happen. Obviously, you guys know the most of the grinding in this game has to do with programs, where if you want to grind for Albert Bell, for example, and you have to get stats of left fielders and right fielders, and where you would want to load your lineup with left fielders and right fielders, but then you're like, actually no, I want to play ranked seasons, you have to go back and change your lineup every single time. I wish And I don't know how this is not a feature. I wish there was just a feature where you could have multiple lineups. Even if you could save 2 lineups or even just have one preset lineup to where you can go back to that one. It would be so helpful rather than having to rebuild your entire one each and every single time. Because as you guys can see right now, I'm in the process of building a squad builder. And obviously I do not have my best guys out there. So if I wanted to play ranked seasons right now, I would have to take time and go through each and every single one of my positions and fill in the guy who I would want to start in my ranked seasons team rather than who I'm just, messing around with. So they have said in the past that for some reason it's too taxing on the servers, but especially with the elimination of online franchise and with how good the servers ran this year, I really don't see there being a problem with that. But if we don't get it this year, I am going to be really upset because we've been asking for it since at least MLB 15 when I started kind of getting into the loop with Diamond Dynasty. So damn it, put it in the game. Everybody will love you, SDS. I promise you, everybody will love you. Getting on to the next one though, like I said, a lot of stuff is mission based, but as you guys can see, there is hella missions. There is a lot of missions. Too many missions to the point where I really don't know where exactly my progress is on them. And rather than having to go through each and every single program and seeing, oh, did I finish this yet? Please have something that notifies us when we finish a program. It can be something so simple as an in-game pop-up, and I'm pretty sure they can do this because they notify you for other stuff. And I know like on 2K they notify you when there's an update that you have to go do. Have an in-game pop-up that says you just completed this. So many other games do it. I do not think it would really be that hard. Also, another thing that they could do is how they have an end game kind of thing that they show with your XP and stubs that you gain. Have an end game thing that shows the progress that you're making on, show the top 3 programs that you earn progress in. So if you're getting hits for Albert Bell, say, okay, you got 15 hits, so now you're 40 out of 50. Something like that, just so we can kind of know where we are on our programs rather than having to go through each and every single one of these, because there is a lot of missions and it would take forever to go back and check every single time. Just be a lot easier on the players, of course. The next one is going to be addressing the bug that is in the market. For example, if you look at Babe Ruth, if you want to go exchange hats, you cannot. Can you hear that? I'm trying to press X. You cannot look in the market for that, but I do believe on other ones you can. It's kind of weird how that works. I actually don't know if I can show an example because I think in pretty much every case I have done those, but you guys get the point. Other ones, I think the Team Epics are fine where you can exchange bobbleheads. Okay, this doesn't link to. Fix that to where if I hit X, I can look in the market, because in past years and usually the intention, actually I know it works here, it's just a bug. Please smooth that out. It is really frustrating, trying to do immortals, because I did do Albert Pujols, and you have to do a lot of hats. You have to do a lot of hats and a lot of jerseys. You have to do a lot of feeding, and you have to do players as well. So if I want to avoid having to do this each and every single time, go into Red Sox hats, buy a couple, go put them in, avoid that process, just simply fix the bug. I don't know if it's a major bug. It must be, because they haven't fixed it all year and it's been going on since the game launched. But please make sure to look at that SDS. It has been really annoying to have to go back into the market each and every single time, because of course, once again, this does not pick up, so you have to go back into souvenirs and have to reload the filters every single time to get there. So that would be really nice to do so. And then finally, another thing that I would really like to see has to do with the daily missions. I know technically they showed 3 for me right now, but you can only have 1 new mission a day. I think it would be really good for them to have 3 a day. By playing other games, I played Star Wars Battlefront, Call of Duty, I think Rainbow Six Siege as well. Pretty much any game that you could look at. I think Fortnite is it as well. Have 3 new missions every single day, and they can just disappear. They don't have to be these same 3 until you finish them. Just each and every single day have a 24-hour clock where they reset at, I don't know, 8 o'clock Pacific time or something like that. to where those 3 reset. So you have new stuff to do, and it's not just one new mission a day, because these packs are actually pretty decent. The daily equipment packs, a lot of times I do get diamond jerseys, which, you know, do go for a little bit, so I like that. But instead of having just one a day, which a lot of times some of these missions can be annoying, I'll just reroll and see if I can get an annoying one. But sometimes they'll ask you to do triples, and obviously you guys know triples aren't exactly the easiest stat to get in this game, but I think it would just be fun for them to add new, you know, 3 new daily missions a day, and maybe even experiment, have different things, you know, when we have new packs in the store, have those be the daily rewards, not always necessarily, you know, just the equipment. Because if somebody who's not really interested to Diamond Dynasty, they do a daily mission and they get, you know, a silver hat, and they're like, what the hell is this? Kind of a turn off. So maybe have player packs or something, just mix it up, make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more fresh, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But these are going to be the 6 new features that I would love to see added into MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty. As always, let me know down below in the comments what features you guys would like to see in the upcoming title of MLB The Show, coming out in March, of course. Make sure to pre-order it now on the PlayStation Store, and you guys can get this exclusive 95 overall flashback Bryce Harper, who is going to the Cubs, by the way. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you like down below. Hope you guys have a great day, and there it guys comes out. Yay!